Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of GregTech New Horizons. Now in the previous episode we got some steel and I got those machine running in the back over there. I got about 2 and something stack of steel. In today's episode we're going to go explore a little bit. I've done some exploring, as you can see, in between episodes, so here we are, and I went all around this and I found a funny village. The thing is that we do not have the equipment right now, which is why we are going to go and make some tanned leather, and with tanned leather we can make a saddle and a backpack, and those two are going to be pretty important if you want to explore, obviously. And I might even move all of my stuff, which is quite easy now, but will get progressively harder in the future. And I've also installed another mod that lets me disable view distance fog, so now I can see the full 32 chunks. And yeah, I'm not going to use it all the way through, I'm just going to use it for exploring today. So let's get to making tanned leather, and we're going to need 1 for the saddle, 5 for the backpack, and we're also going to need 2 for the glider. So that's 8 tanned leather. To make bound leather, which we can then use to dry it, we need 4 leather, 4 string, and 1 woven cotton. So we got some string here. Can I use this and get string out? I can master it and get 2 strings, but since we have this trophy we have pretty much infinite wool, and I don't need any wool right now, so I'm going to leave 5 wool and macerate everything else. Next thing is going to be woven cotton, which we're going to need some more string. I'm just going to use cotton to make string now, and we're going to need 8 of them, so we're going to need 8 woven cotton. There we go. And then we need some more string and some more leather, so I'm just going to do this and grab all my leather supplies and just... Yep, we're going to need more string. There we go. And we got 9 bound leather, and we're going to need a drying rack. Now a single drying rack takes 10 minutes for tanned leather, so we can just make like 10 drying racks, I guess. So we need 30 of these, and then the next step is a screwdriver. Yes, there we go. And now we can place them here and do this, and then let's just make another one just for the sake of it, so it's complete. But yeah, now we need to wait 10 minutes for the drying racks to do their magic. Yeah, let's get to making everything else we need. So I think... Oh, we can make one, okay. Can we make it with a saw? Yeah, we can. We should... Okay. So a ring is just a hammered rod, I believe. 2 rods, and then we got the 2 rings, and we need some leather for that as well, right? For the saddle, yes. And string as well. Lead is going to be pretty easy, and fence obviously we already have. I don't think I have any symbols, so I don't think I make the lead just yet. Now for the backpack, we need 3 woven cotton and a steel ring. And then 3 woven cotton like this. And then for the glider is a bit more complicated because we need 10 leather, 10, and then 4 steel rods for the glider wing, and we need a steel plate and 4 screws, so that would be 10 in total. So we would need like this. So we got 4 screws, and then we need a single plate. And yeah, now we just have to wait for the drying to complete itself. And here we have all of our tanned leather. Let's just wait for this one so you can see the conversion. It just kind of happens, yeah. So now we can get the tanned leather. Let's make a saddle. There we go. We got a saddle, so we can actually ride a horse now. But let's continue going on the backpack. All right, backpack is like this. And is it a ring? Yeah. This is going to be pretty huge for traveling. And now we can make a glider as well. So the glider, I believe... So it's like this. Oh no, just 2 of the same, okay. Because sometimes they have left and right variants. There we go. And let's put all of the tools and everything I won't need in here. I am going to take with me this. We'll get food on the way. I'm just going to leave all the food I have here other than what I have in my inventory right now. We won't need a hammer. However, we will need the knife, this, some bronze, and some iron, and we'll be good to go. Also, on my previous expedition, I found this pickaxe, which is basically the one I have, but a bit better because it has everything made out of bronze. Now, let's see how we can actually use this. Oh no, so you equip it and then it works automatically. But you have to have it in your main slot. Alright, now I know how it works, and we can go on our magic adventure. Yeah, so as you can see, having a base sort of overlook this mountain, or even be on that side of the mountain, would be pretty awesome with the views and everything. And I kind of want to move away from that village, because I kind of wanna have a bit of a nicer scenery and everything. And I think this is one of the spots that looks really, really good. It's not even that far, so we won't have that much of a problem of getting around or getting to here. Like, for example, imagine having like a little base over here. Even though industrialization would ruin the landscape quite a bit, if we have some things in the mountain and we manage our space properly, it could come out looking rather nice, I believe. And here we are. Specifically wanted to land on this house because we got some stuff here. Let's loot this chest and take this piston, and then let's take these iron pans and bindings and all of these patterns minus the doubles. So that's only 6 new patterns now, and thanks to the backpack we have nothing else in our inventory now.
So I decided to skip most of the exploration because it isn't too important and I have too much footage.
Ooh, that's a slime. Ooh, be great if we can get up there. Hello there, funny trees. Whoa. Can this be grown anywhere? Yes. Okay, so this is great. We got the sapling. And this can be used... How? Extractor, we can get slime balls. Okay, and we can get it from ultra low voltage. Slime Island Journey. If we get one of these and one of these, does this give us... This gives rubber pulp. Whoa! Also, they spawn in the liquid slime. Let's mine the rest of these purple slimes. Seems that this purple thing isn't renewable, while the green one is. I don't think I should go to these villages. Alright, so we're back at home base, and I've decided I want to move my entire setup closer to that mountain, around this area. We have a lot of flat land here, so for the machines that would be great, but here is quite mountainous. I wanted to have like my home base here and then expand towards this, but we'll see how that goes. But before we move anywhere, we have to obviously get the things that will help us move there. Let's make first a better lunch bag. Let's see. Oh, it's just iron? Alright, let's make that. So this is 2 plates, so we need 6 plates, so we need 9 iron, because we have this thing. Then we need a file. And this one has 6 slots. All of the things I got from our little trip, I'll store somewhere for now. But I think we should get at least 1 backpack more, so we need to make less trips. There was, I think, another thing I wanted to make to help us move faster. Ooh, this could actually help us. Do I have any congelated blue slime? I think I only have... So I'll try to make another backpack. In the meantime, I guess I should get organized to leave. Are there any blocks that keep contents when broken? So it seems we'll have to do everything manually, transferring items. So what I'll do is get another one of these backpacks and try to organize this as best as we can, so we can like transport as many items as possible at once. And what I'm going to do is actually start transporting items by getting a couple of chests and getting some torches as well. And I'm going to move there, get some light some space up and start placing those chests down. And obviously steel is still producing, so by the start of next episode we'll have a ton of steel. So my plan is to just fly over there and put whatever I can into chests and worry about sorting and making it pretty later. Actually, before I go, let's make the jump pad, so it will be way easier to go one way and the others. Alright, let's go plant these trees, these funny slime trees, and see what happens if I just plant them. So we have to wait and see if those grow, and I think we have some tanned leather ready to go as well. We have 2 here and 3 drying, so we can make another backpack. Alright, so I actually found a way to move all of these without moving them manually, and also my trees seem to be growing really fast. So maybe it might even mean we're not moving in today's episode, but in the next one, because it requires us to go into the nether, because we need this wire wrap, and with this we can make a dolly. But yeah, let's make a dolly. But we need a rubber round, and a rubber round, it's easy to make, but we need rubber first. So we need sulfur, for which we need sulfur ore, for which we need to go into the nether. And for the nether, we need 10 obsidian, which I believe I have somewhere. There we go. And we need a flint and steel. For a flint and steel, we need 3 steel rods and 1 steel plate. There we go, we got a flint and steel. So yeah, we need to go into the nether now. And for that, I am going to leave everything I can here. I am going to take a tool forge and some bronze with me as well. And let's set up our portal like here. Oh, okay, it was bugged. I thought we did something wrong. Alright, I like this and don't like this at the same time. Does this fall? Is this poisonous? No, I can mine this. 2x2 converts into sulfur. Oh, okay. Let's go down and hope to find some ores in here. Oh, alright, we made it out somehow alive still. I think we got all the ores that we're going to need. Maybe even some more. I'm just going to put them in here for now. And change into my drippy armor again. Alright, so without organizing anything right now, we are going to go straight for the extractor. Because with the extractor we can make the rubber, which we can then use to make a dolly. So for the extractor, first we're going to need glass, and then a piston, a bronze hull, and small fluid blue. Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. All right, now let's go and make some glass first. So I think I do have glass dust. How do I make a chisel? And some clear glass. So I do have some glass dust apparently. Yeah, there we go, glass dust. Okay, I don't think it will be enough though. Alright, and we can just refill that, and this should be going fine now. And in the meantime, let's make a chisel. So we need 3 iron plates, 2 sticks, and 2 iron screws. There we go, a chisel. But as you can see, we have glass now here. And I think I take damage in here. No? Okay. So 6 blocks of molten glass. We get all 6 blocks of molten glass. And we can put it in here and get regular glass. We can get anything we want from here. Let's prepare everything for the extractor. And this is the recipe. We just need 1 regular glass. And then chisel it into regular glass. And we completed this one. Steam extractor, and let's get a small bronze fluid pipe, and then we have to go onto the wire wrap. So sulfur, I believe we can just get by macerate. Yes, okay. And it's this raw rubber dust is what we came here for. And that's what we need the extractor, because we can use slime balls, rubber tree, rubber wood, anything like that. Slime balls gives us 2. Okay, so we're going to extract slime balls from the blocks, and then we're going to extract rubber from the slime balls. Let's do 4. All right. Okay, so we're going to need 120 of this, so we're going to need 60 like the balls, so we're going to need 15 of these blocks. 4 were already placed, so we need 11. And yeah, now we just have to wait for all of the extraction to go through. Alright, so I've got all of the dusts, or the all of the dusts that we need for rubber, and I've been exploring some of this as well. I found out that if we get this bounce pad, we can actually make a slime sling, which is going to be very useful. Together with slime boots, I think it can be pretty broken, but first we'll make the slime sling because we can go way faster with the slime sling. But yeah, let's continue our journey towards the dolly. So we need rubber bar, and yeah, I think rubber bar is just these two together. So we need 3 of these and 1 of these. So this should be enough, and then just smelt it like that. And yeah, it seems that that's all we need to do. So I'll just keep refilling this. We'll have some sulfur dust left over because we only need 40. We'll have to wait for us to get 40 of these rubber bars, because only then we can complete this quest and continue on to this one. And then we can start moving things around. So while we're here, let's go and try and make this thing. So we need 3 congelated blue slime. So we need 12 of these, and we put them into the compressor. It takes 30 seconds, of course, so we'll need to have to wait. Alright, and we got 3 of these, and I'm going to put 16 of these into the extractor so we can get some more slime balls, regular ones, because the blue ones are pretty rare. So yeah, we have to make slime channels. Let's prepare everything we need now. We'll need 3 buckets of water, which we'll get later. And then for the slime sling, we are going to need 2 more blocks, another channel, a bounce pad which we'll get, and a slime crystal. Now a slime crystal will need 4 slimy mud, and that is 4 grout, 8 dirt, and some more slime balls. Alright, let's see, we have 16 slime balls. We can't make 4 of these yet, but we can make 2 of these. One, 2, and 3. And then for the bounce suit, we need 3 of these blue blocks, like this, and then this in the middle, right? Yeah, there we go. We got a bounce pad. Let's see how far this takes us. Okay, so not very far. I thought it would be like 20 blocks in the air, but no, apparently not. Alright, so we need another slime channel. We have that. 2 string. I think we should have that. And then we need 4 mud slime, I think it is. Slimy mud. And that's 24 slime balls. Alright, so I got enough slime now. So let's just put the grout in here, slime balls all around, and dirt here. And we got the slimy dirt. And to make the slime crystal, oh, we need a low voltage one. Okay, but with the compressor we can use this one. So the compressor is this thing, and it only takes 30 seconds again. Alright, we got a slime crystal now. I had to stop the machine just so steam wouldn't run out. And now we can make, so it's like this, boom, boom, bam, bam. And I am going to take my glider, just in case this takes us. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be very, very useful. And now I'll just wait for the rest of these rubber bars to get processed, so we only need to wait for 10 more. And we have completed the quest. A bunch of things opened up. We can make rubber soft mallets instead of the wooden ones we have been using so far. And also these could have been completed by now. We could go for this. We'll probably have to go for this at some point, but not right now. We have to get the dolly because we have to be moving as soon as possible. So we need 2 iron minecart wheels, 2 rubber rounds, 3 iron rods, and 1 steel plate. So we need 1 plate, and we need 3 more, where's my file? We need 3 more of these rods. Bam, dolly. And we can shift right click to fold it. Okay, let's see now. It doesn't give us hunger. Okay, that's great. Alright, so I'm going to make another one because I want to see if we can have more than one in the inventory and whether the debuff effects are stackable or not. So let's go get that. Alright, so if we fold both of them, they are stackable. And if we unfold them, with one we get slowness 2, toughness 2, mining toughness is, never mind, that's another. So slowness 2 and mining fatigue 2. Okay, so it's non-stackable, but we can transport more of them at once, which is awesome because transporting just one of these at a time is going to be pretty painful. And we can also do that with chests, right? How about with, like, okay. I'm going to make 8 of these for now, so we need 6 more.
Alright, so I've moved everything to this side of the mountain. Now if we take a look at the map on night mode, you can see how much area I lit up. Now this is just because we can expand easier and don't worry about the mobs later. But there is one more thing I want to do before we finish this episode. And that is... I want to get myself a lumber axe. I really wanted to do it because there's a lot of like trees I want to cut down in one hit, but I guess we'll have to wait for that. In the next episode, which I'm probably going to record right after this clip, we're going to start going to low voltage actually, because then we have pretty much everything we need. So I'm going to set up all of the machines and the blast furnaces and everything, and then I guess, yeah, we'll have to start low voltage. So this is it for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.